What is going on? Okay, is everything fine? Okay, yeah, sweet. All right, so yeah, just gonna tell you, changing overlay midstream, not the best. Yeah, we're back. Thank God, dude. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that changing the overlay was brutal. It was brutal. Okay. So we're back here. We got the screen up. We're good. We're gonna change that size a little bit. I just have to make these overlays better a little bit. Oh my goodness, I gotta definitely got to. All right, but anyway, let's pull this back up. Minimize. All right. Wait, hold on. No, that is what we wanted to show you guys. All right, so yeah, we're looking over here. Bam, baby, bam. So we got it. Metamash Mondays. Pokemon Showdown battles, Auto Chess meta breakdowns, Unite, ranked, grinding. I like it. Tuesday throwback games, classic games night, N64, GameCube, GBA, or retro Pokemon games. Obviously, it might not know about addictinggames.com, or you cannot read that. That's cool. Hell no, you can't. Now you can. Now you can for sure. Right? That's way better, right? I know you can read that, you blind bat. Look at that. All right. Anyway, Pokemon Showdown battles, auto chess meta breakdowns, unite ranked guides, classic nights. We're gonna add in those other games, right? Wednesday. We need to talk Wednesdays. We need to start coming up with some more quippets. I'm a really quippet kind of guy. I want there to be Scoober streaming sayings. I want that to kind of be worked into the whole, conglomerate of it. I think it's just always kind of been part of my character. I love having those like little, like I love having like if I were an iconic character on Seinfeld, I feel like I'd probably be the Kramer type, right? Like, the guy who's got the same saying, everything. Um, Sorry, what was that? Sorry, we got a frequency coming in. Oh, someone's telling me to rip the pineapple. Okay, yeah, yeah, for sure. I got you. Give me a quick second. How do we feel about ASMR content? How do we feel? The corner lurker. All right, we're yapping. We're yapping. All right, but anyway, here's what it kind of looks like. Bonus notes. Let's see the bonus notes. Let's see what it gives us. I love my Chat GPT, dude. I literally love my Chat GPT. It's the best. That was a faucet. Can you imagine falling asleep to some Scoober ASMR? All right. I don't know how I feel about this newest emoji. Dude. Dude, get a load of this. This is what I just got sent. This is literally what I just got sent. This is crazy. This is crazy talk. All right. But anyways, I feel really good about kind of like the little system that we came up with today. I feel like we had a lot of good ideas. Like I was saying, I think that my series idea off rip is a good idea. I just don't think it's as inclusive as I want it to be for what I'm trying to make this channel about. It, it just feels a little bit too specialized. So we're going to be moving away from exclusively doing the challenge. I'm going to be doing it a lot, right? And I actually really like the challenge. I've been doing a lot off stream on it too. So we'll still finish the first six tournament or first six, Poke Rogue challenge that really kind of like catalyzed or yeah, I think catalyzed is the correct word for that. Catalyzed the whole channel. Um, we're still going to be sticking to what we know. We like Pokemon. We want it to be about Pokemon a little bit. And we kind of just want to, insert ourselves in there and make it a little bit easier to build a community around that, about similar interests. That's what I want you guys coming here. I want you watching me because you're interested in what we're doing. So appreciate you for all the feedback. And I really like the schedule that we kind of came up with. So let's try this for a little bit, see how it works. Hopefully we can get more grasp, more of a grasp. And this game is another game that I'm pretty good at. And we're just going to pop off a quick game. This one should be pretty easy to talk alongside, too. This one's a little bit easier to know what's going on uh, than Poke Rogue, for sure. What was, in what context, what were you referring to? Please don't ASMR, but after that, in what context? What was the game you were showing Dad? Um, was this the game I was showing Dad? Oh yeah, in what context? The emoji. No context. Victoria just sent it to me. Um, territories. What? Can you elaborate on that a little? I have to read the chats off my phone today because this chat's not working. You were playing on the projector. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, Catan. We. I'm not like super good at that game, but I'm not bad. Here's the thing, like there, there are a lot of like I have 100% faith in my capabilities in pretty much any game. If I want it, I'll make it work. But that game's been around for a while, and there are some serious cats in that game. But we could play that game. I just think it's like the 1v1 maybe would be more exciting. It could be slow though. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are into it. It's a super popular board game. But let's dive into this one a little bit. I'm not going to get too heavy into how to play this game, um, because it kind of requires a dictionary of sorts. Like, it is crazy, right? Let me just show you. This is a fan made game. This is one of the best games I've ever played, right? I just want to give a huge shout out to the people who put on and put out for this game because this is no like they make zero money doing this. This is all just pure dedication. So I respect the fuck out of these people and really want to give them all of my time and attention as far as it goes to this game. But that being said, right? There's a lot that goes into this game, right? If you're unfamiliar with the auto battler, like auto chess genre, right? This is like the worst game to play if you're first getting into it, right? Because there are just like look at this, dude. These are just the common units, right? There's a ton, right? These are uncommon units. There's even more. Rare, epic, ultra, unique, legendary, hatch, special. You guessed it all, right? So why I'm not gonna each one of these pieces does like something, right? They're either like a damage dealer, a tank, a support, right? Pretty much those three things with subcategories of attack damage or magic damage, right? And just like look at this, right? Like these people are insane. Look at all the abilities. And like multiple Pokemon have the same ability too, and there's still like a whole encyclopedia of abilities, right? So there's a lot to learn in this game, right? There's a lot of prior knowledge that you need to kind of understand the nuances of each one, right? But just know that there are like overall categories where most Pokemon just kind of fit into those three archetypes that I started off with. Being it's either a damage dealer, it's either a frontline tank, or it's either a support, right? How it does those things, there's a different couple different ways, right? Like you have special attack, like so like mage defense, you have regular defense and stuff like that. The cool thing about this auto battler though is like you have like replayability with the same comp over and over again, whereas most I would say auto battlers are a little bit more RNG dependent, right? Where like you need to get the good rolls, right? And there's only like one or two comps that are good. That's what I also respect about this is that there are a ton of different synergies that you can go with, right? That are meta versus in any other auto battler, it's usually just like one build is the best, and whoever gets lucky enough to kind of like get that build just ends up winning, and then your game knowledge helps you get top four of the rest of them. But if you're new to the genre in general, right, it's an 8 player free for all game where you're just trying to be fourth place or better, right? Like if you're fourth place, you win. It's considered a win. It's like the least of the wins, but you're still winning. So, anyways, I don't know if that confused you more or helped explain kind of the premise, but yeah, it's a free for all where you're facing 7 other boards, and the team that you put out's just trying to mollywop the other team. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick little pee break. Um, I'm going to hit the pineapple up one more time, and then we'll just get into one. Let's just get into it. We'll show you. All right, we're back. That's a quick one. Um, but yeah, so yeah, just rest assured, quality of life improvements by next stream that we hope to have improved to is a more understanding on laws and legislation surrounding like what kind of music can be played. I don't know if like the music is kind of like exclusively allowed to be
play it on streams, and then whenever I'm going to like edit the footage to turn into video ideas for later too, I know that the songs kind of get a little bit different there. But like I was saying, as far as my understanding goes, when I was streaming on Twitch and I was making money, I was W2 from Twitch. There was no copyright issues with streaming with music, and I own Spotify. Like every time you play a song on Spotify, those artists get paid. So like I don't see it being an issue, but it's still something that I don't know 100% on, and I definitely want to make sure I'm doing it the right way before I do it at all. So we're going to hold off on the music, but I feel like today's definitely been the best talking day for sure. Definitely got a lot better at kind of just being more comfortable, keeping the conversation going. And yeah, because I mean, it's weird, right? I definitely am pretty talkative in person, but when you're talking to yourself for so long, yeah, you want to make sure it kind of feels like a little bit cohesive and normal. So I don't know. We're figuring it out. But yeah, let's get into a game. We're gonna play a ranked game. Haven't played in a while, but shouldn't be too bad. I don't think there's like any changes since I played. Let's see what meta we're on. Like the meta. Oh no, no, it should be patch notes. Where is it? Is it news? Yeah. Okay, so there has been a big patch since I've played. Treasure Town. Let's read that while we're loading in. Yeah, it's crazy. Like there is like I feel like I'm reading so much on copyright law about this because I'm just like so neurotic about it. I want to make sure that I'm like in complete compliance with it, so that if anything ever happens, if when or not if when Scoober streaming takes off, we're in the clear. But anyway, let's see what we're working with. They added this new synergy into the game called Gourmet. They added that into the Ice Age patch. I messed around with it a little bit, but it wasn't super strong. It's super dependent on getting a whole bunch of Pokemon early on. I'm more of like a grass or like a water team. I really like grass and poison, right? So you might see us kind of lean towards that more naturally. But yeah, here we go. We're above 1,000 elo, right? Honestly, looks shitty, right? Looks super shitty. I'm so proud to be above 1,000. Let me tell you, it is it is dire. This game probably has like the same 400 people who play it, right? I'm one of those 400 people, and the other 399 probably are way better than me. But we kind of squeak out some dubs here and there. We're gonna squeak out a dub right here, actually. What is it? It's Wild Wednesday. It might be a two pineapple kind of night. Damn, we are right into it. All right, this synergy kind of just picks what your RNG prioritizes. We like this one. It's fine. The lightning's like electric's fine. Electric's fine. Okay. We want this. We got a good start going, kind of. So we've got some pivotable. We're very good right now. We're very good. So this is a strong. So this one's easy to show, right? What kind of bug does? We've got two strong like early paths, right? Already kind of presenting themselves. So we've got the ground strat, which is amazing. Ground synergy. Here, how do I show you? I guess this, right? No, not this one. Wiki synergies. Ground, poison, bug. They're all super strong, right? Ground, every time you successfully get an attack, you gain a bonus attack, defense, special defense, right? Stacks up however many times. It's a good one, right? It's just good. Just know that. Poison, poisons, stacks, bug, copies. It's insane. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, we got a great bug start. This is okay. Not only do we got a good bug start, but we could potentially do. So this is going to be our cell pile over here. All right, so yeah, we can do a lot of explaining, honestly, kind of as we go too.
this is a great strategy game because not only are you building a team to fight against other people with like no mechanics necessary, the only mechanics being game knowledge, but there's no mechanical prowess, which is cool. It's just knowledge over anything. We do like the shiny charm. We'll actually take the early Never Ice. We will put this in instead. Yeah, we're not really looking to build anything, but we're okay with the rock and the electric. So yeah, we like the Garganackle or the Knackley, but that does turn into Garganackle. We got the Alolan Geodude, which is rock electric. Electric is a good synergy to have too because it does 2 attacks for every. Yeah, it does 2 attacks every 30 attack. All right, let's. Whoa. Yeah, we will definitely do that. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so we are actually gonna just go ahead and get rid of some of these. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that too. Okay. 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 We might honestly be strong enough. Yeah, we like those items. Okay, we're going to put those on next round. Items is just another kind of component to the game. So not only do you have Pokemon, not only do they have these synergies over here, right, classes and traits, but they also have held items that you can put on too. So there's a whole bunch of kind of like elements of RNG. If you don't know what RNG means, it also means randomly, random number generator, I think. RNG just means random to me. I don't know what it actually stands for, but we'll rock with it. I think it's like random numerical generator or something like that. I don't know. We are talking out our asshole at this point, so we're gonna chill. We have the poison lineup now. We have the bug. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna scuff this with that, and then we're gonna give the Zubat this Razor Claw because it's our only unit that's gonna be doing attack damage. It's our only damaging unit at the moment right now. We've got the 2 bugs, right? So what bug does is essentially makes another copy of the Pokemon, so you get 2, right? You see how I have 2 Metapods right here, right? 1 and 2. That's the same Pokemon. It just makes a copy of one of those Pokemon, and it always will prioritize the stronger Pokemon. Our placement with that is making it a little bit weird, though. I don't know if you saw that Metapod. Metapod is a melee ranged unit. We're going to snag both of these guys. We're going to sell this guy. Actually, let's see here. There's no poison Eevee. And we don't really have any dragon. I'm actually going to sell, even though that could have been a tier 2 unit pretty easily. Yeah, tall boy. I do like the, they're not bad. They're good Gatorades. This video is not sponsored. Alright, so as you can see over here on this bar, right, this is where all of our health is too, so this is kind of like what determines whether you're in the game or not. Alright, so we scoop another bug, that's huge. We get the Trapinch, this will be good for carry late game. We've also got the Jupiter over here, primed and ready. The Amorphous synergy is something that maybe we could build into... We're not holding our breath. Next round, we're going to put another into leveling too. So, yeah, like I said, it's really a lot to kind of describe this game because there's a lot of components that go into it, right? But like I said, the main thing is that we're just trying to put out the strongest team.
right? These synergies help make us the strongest team, right? You want likeness being out there essentially, right? So if like you see poison, right, you want to get the most of poison types out there so that they're all, getting these class benefits. And then you get rewarded by having more of them, like see 3, 5, and 7. So if I have 7 Pokemon that have that poison trait out there, they all get 100% chance to poison, and they have max stacks of 2 poison stacks, right? Which is actually just crazy. So then we want to see what this is. We'll take the glasses and move on, but we'll sell him first. So there's that component, right? That's our damage component. That's kind of like what determines whether or not... Oh, shoot. We want to do that, and then we want to get this guy out. Okay. I'm doing a huge disservice to the team. Anyway, let's get this out. We need to collect all the bugs that we're doing. But what I was trying to get at, anyway, sorry, ADHD deluxe over here. Is there's an economy system too, right? So gold is what allows us to buy these Pokemon, right? We're incentivized to save our gold because we get interest on our gold each round, right? So right now at 30 gold is perfect because I get my 3rd interest gold bonus. Because every stack of 10 gold, you get 1 interest gold. So you're really incentivized to keep your money. But it does cap, right? It says right here. Caps at 5 bonus income at 50. So once we save up to 50 coins, right, the utility of saving stops. So we're really just trying to get to 50 coins as fast as we can pretty much every time. That's a good rule of thumb. Unless you're like a bug comp right here, like I'm rolling. I could be rolling more right here, re-rolling. But we had a strong start, and we're kind of just like piggybacking that, right? The 2 currencies you really have are gold and health, right? Like that's kind of what you want to balance between your health and your gold. All right, here's the first important decision. We really need that guy, which we got. Perfect. I know that it seems like Bug is really, 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 really broken. But what really, 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 really makes it broken is the poison, actually. This is like the weakest one. But we're going to actually make him work, which is crazy. We need another Zubat desperately. We've got the makings for a Nidoqueen this round, but we're going to sit tight. We might put this guy out instead, but there's really no huge difference here. The Araquanid is what the Dupiter evolves into. I don't know, does this one feel easier to watch than Pokerogue? Do we like it more? How's it feeling so far? It's definitely one I can talk about way more. There's so much more to talk about, but I don't know how we like it. I think we might take another shiny gem, or no, we take those and we make the Wonder Box all day. Alright, that kind of helps us with the damage, and then we'll put that on next, and then we can maybe... Actually, what does this do? The amount of special damage blocked by special is inflicted back to the user. Okay, so we could actually maybe put that... I don't know if we want that on the Survivor. We kind of want damaging. We like this. This does 10% crit on the Survivor. Maybe we do this, and then a guaranteed... Okay, whoa. What do we got here? Oh my god. No way. That's so free. What? We love this, dude. What? Electivire sells artificial items for 10 Pokegold all day. So what that item does is just gives us a free fucking poison type. That's insanity. Why is it doing that? Holder is poison, but increase. Okay, so we actually go here. We actually go here. Oh my god. Okay, we're gassed up. Alright, what'd I miss, guys? Alright, we're in the next game. We've dropped. We lost 11 health. But it looks like the boys are keeping up. I might have made a slight misplay there, by the way. We'll explain later. But I think it'll be okay. The misplay that's kind of under speculation right now. We're gonna end up probably ditching this guy. We're gonna be looking for a Venonat. But yeah, like I was saying, the speculation that kind of makes us a little bit worse. Okay, so we got 10 gold here. Is that this? So what? The cool thing about this is that it gives the holder poison synergy. Obviously, this guy already has poison synergy, right? So it kind of like doubles down and reinforces that. But let's do that, and then we'll level up this turn. Let's kind of just get everything that we think we might need here. I don't really like that, but whatever. I'm not a huge fan. Okay, charcoal. And this makes that, which gives us more gold, which we're happy about. Don't need anything here. We could maybe do that. But we don't really. Double ground Buna. We don't have artificial though, which kind of is necessito for him. Okay, look at the Golbat pop off. Top Light 2.0. Okay, so we finally got the Araquanid. We can put this out over the... Alright, no items that we necessarily need in this carousel, so we'll probably try and prioritize these black glasses if they're not scooped, or this charcoal log, right? Let's see. We're gonna go for these since there's no competition. And let's start looking for components to help us kind of just make this and fill this in better, right? Keep in mind, again, we're trying to really keep in this. I might try and go for Monster 2 just to get that kind of going. This is a strong unit, so we'll pick that up. And then I think we might use it on this and get rid of this guy. And then we will go ahead and add all of these to that person. We'll get the bee drill. So we really want to get this bee drill going. We've got a good setup kind of going for the Nido Kings. Those are potentially going to be our last guys for this, or we can maybe swap out. Like the Bulbasaur is not really panning out right now. It's just a good damage dealer, kind of keeping the back line, so we're feeling it out. But this actually, we're looking in good shape to maybe make this a dub. We don't know, but the poison's feeling strong. We'll go ahead and snag the coughing too, just to see. But I like this as a ground unit. Maybe we'll only use one of these. See what legendary we can maybe get to in that round. But not too shabby of a start, really. We got something good brewing here. This is why I like going poison. Poison's just strong. Make sure you get a good kind of base. But yeah, let's see what we're working with. Let's see how all of these kind of interact. For a moment there, I know you might not believe it, but we had 5 viewers. It's pretty cool. Happy about that. Alright, yeah, we're going to maybe need to do something about this Golbat situation. It's just not enough damage. I don't think we're getting Crobat this game, so we can definitely... No, we definitely want it like this. Alright, maybe time to drop the Gabite. The monster's definitely not anywhere as important to us as the poison. Especially the bee drill. I mean, we got the Amorphous here. I think I'm going to prioritize the coughing over the Bulbasaur, and we're good there. We'll lock. Oops. That is so annoying. We were so slow. Okay. We definitely want that one. Not even close. Or, we're good here. This is good. Alright, so all we need to do real quick is we'll probably... Okay, so let's hide. Let's get rid of this guy. We'll put this guy out. We'll snag this. We'll go with this. We got our Wheezing. That show, and we want to go Eternatus. Not even close. We're good here, and we kind of just really want to prioritize and continue to prioritize. What do we got here? Scope Lens? The poison type. Okay, so we like the Nidoking, we like the Nidoqueen. We got the Amorphous coming in over here with the Goomy. What level are we? 7? We got 2 more slots? Okay, so 1 more for the Poison 7, and then we're probably going to replace the Golbat, I would have to assume. I think what we're going to be spamming for is the Beedrill. We got 51 health. We are in 5th place, or 4th place right now. We're good. Okay, bam, perfect. Okay. Here we go.
let's see what we're working with. This water team has the Gyarados. Ally team gains 1 seed and 3 HP per unique active center. Alright, so the Amorphous really maybe may not mean as much as we think it is. And then I kind of just really want this Max Revive. I think this will be good for the Eternatus. Maybe should have gone with the Sacred Ash. I really do like the Sacred Ash too, but anyway. Let's see what we can do. We're probably getting top 4 this game, which is cool. We've got 32 here. So that brings us down to 30. But we like it. We'll put this. We really kind of need the Kakuna to do some shit. Alright, so far so good. We're looking for probably add this. What is, we've got Amorphous, Amorphous, and Amorphous. The next Amorphous isn't until 5, but this is Dragon. Maybe, oh, okay, so I see what we do. This is poison. Oh, shit. I don't know. There's not like a lot we can. There's not like a. Oh, okay. So, but okay. So the next level we put out the Gumi. We need one more dragon. Because then the Eternatus will count as poison too. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. What is going on here? Okay, we've got some shit to do. We sub this guy in for? Probably this, since we're not using ground at all. We got 36 health. The Bulbasaur's got 7 health left. 4960. Definitely. Okay, so here's what we can do. Okay, so we pop in the Gengar for the Golbat, the Gumi for the Kakuna. Where else do we find something? Maybe the... we lose 18 health here, but maybe we do, I don't know. Yeah, that was a good round. We say sayonara to the Bulbasaur. I like that.
I don't know if this is like leaderboards, but that's pretty cool. All right, so we got rid of the Kakunas. We are in great shape. We don't know how we're faring against this guy. What was that? Let's see what this guy's running. He's running the 7 water, 9 ice team. So we need to all in. Need to see a dragon type. So we got all of the. Okay, so yeah, honestly, not looking too shabby. Could have been worse. What do we want here? This is kind of the one we want. Maybe instead? Yeah, we lose anyway. Doesn't matter. It's all good. Second place. Not shabby, right? Not too shabby. We kind of pulled that one out of our butts, but that's how strong poison is, honestly. Kind of just negates the damage and anything like that. But anyway, that's Pokemon Auto Chess. And like I said, we're not too shabby at it, so we'll probably be able to kind of keep rocking it and show some good success. But yeah, huge fan of the poison. Um, that guy got an early Gyarados. Gyarados is not easy to get, so I'm happy he got rewarded for that because it's not easy to make happen, right? But anyway, really do appreciate you guys for coming out tonight. Sorry this stream was a little bit late. Hopefully we can kind of get a little bit more regimented as far as that goes, but being a dad can be tricky sometimes. So appreciate the understanding and get everything going. Also want to address the elephant in the room for the last 2 past days. Sorry the ball was dropped, but we're looking to pick it back up again. All right. Uh, shit happens. Babies get sick, right? We got to be there for them as dads, and I'll never apologize for that. So being a dad will always be priority number one. But love you guys. Appreciate you for showing out and all of the Scooblets that made it to the stream. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. I know it's a late stream, uh, but yeah, we're gonna end it a little bit early tonight. I'm just not looking to start another game here at 2 a.m. But appreciate you guys for coming out. Thanks for all the good ideas for what we're going to be looking for moving forward as far as like a streaming schedule kind of goes. And thank you for being understanding with, again, both days kind of being missed this week. But we're looking to pump out some more content for the first video idea. I don't know, but like I said, we're still going to try and keep it about monthly uploads in the beginning just to get good. And then as soon as I feel like I'm doing good, I'll start producing a lot more videos. So thanks for coming out, Scoober Nation. Another stream under the belt, so we're feeling good, and appreciate the hell out of you guys. All right, let's reconvene next time.